Good evening and welcome everyone to Race 4, Division 3 at the newly configured Albert Park. 16 turns here, one of my all-time favorite tracks. This is really a driver's track. So we'll hopefully get into the action here pretty quickly. I'm joined here with the one and only Barney Goatmere. And so Barney, what's your take on the new layout? Have you done much testing yet?
I mean, it's a lot better, personally, compared to the last few games, but I still don't think it's the greatest for racing, but definitely more enjoyable now within reprofiled corners and stuff.
Absolutely, yeah. I've noticed a few corners have been, even just in Sector 3 there, through turns 14, 15, and 16. I've definitely noticed they've widened it out a bit. So, have a look here and see who's maybe starting a lap here.
Got Seb on the lap right now.
Yeah, we do. We got Seb on a lap.
I believe he was the first one out.
So just having a quick peek at the time trial times. I think we're going to see maybe some 118s today, 118.5s.
Definitely
Depending on how the track rubbers up. I could be completely wrong.
Yeah.
But we'll see what Seb says for the benchmark here.
Time to beat is an 18.9. Definitely think all the times will drop, especially from drivers like Cal, Freddie Rizal, as Alberto goes with an 18.5 in the Williams.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how some of the times pop in here. Pylon there with the 18.9. Maybe I can just run through the order here quickly. Maybe our top 5 Division 3 drivers. We got Cal in the lead, 107 points. Got a pretty healthy lead, 10 points right now. Just checking the race results last week. He had a really good week in Miami in terms of points. Edwards is just behind him with 97. Wild Fury, as I was just on board there with Josh Barnsley, went for a spin in turn 14 there. He's done a good job getting it off the track. And we'll probably come in for a new set of tires. Patel also in P4 is a little bit further back with 61 points, and Raz right there with 52 points. So still anybody's game, obviously, with the constructors. Nobody's really snuck away, or for the drivers, nobody's really stuck away yet.
I'm on board with Ethan Patel right now. From what I've seen so far this week, he's struggled at this track, so let's see if he has been able to fix that. Oh, and as we forgot to mention, Freddie Rizal with an 18.2, topping the times right now.
Yeah, definitely these guys are getting in some pretty decent quick first banker laps. This guy's really getting a feel for the grip levels. And I wonder if we're going to see any weather. Is there ever really weather in Australia, or is it usually just dry?
I mean, I think most drivers don't really practice the wet, but it's definitely something you don't want to count out around here. There is a slight chance of it happening.
Yeah, I'll see if I can get the weather information from somebody.
Oh, there goes Ethan, 18.1. So, nice lap from him. Pretty sure Duncan Mechanic will be happy with that. Anybody else starting a lap? Maybe Gary. Coming down the straight. Start his first flying lap. He just went straight on.
Yeah, I just jumped on board with him while he was on the grass there. Like the lap got away from him before it really even started. That's one of the most frustrating things, is you got to all the way around the track to get in the pits or Or restart your lap.
Oh. So Cal currently on top with 17.8. First driver into the 17s. That's a good early lap, especially in Division 3. So.
Yeah, that's a really good banker. And they'll only get faster as the track rubbers up, so. Not seeing anybody else right now doing a lap. Gary Hamilton's coming across the line. Goes P13 with a 119.3, so pretty decent banker for him. I think maybe him going off track was a little bit of lag. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I think it's decent. From at least my point of view, he's glitching a bit, but we'll see.
Got a yellow there in
Sector 3. I think it's just cars letting each other by, maybe.
Yeah, you're correct.
Zebra starting a lap. Up with the Haas driver. Now, Zebra was definitely an underrated pick. I think many team principals forgot about him.
Yeah, I've raced with Zebra for a long time. They've been in the league for quite some time now, so definitely know they've got pace. So let's see what they can do here.
That's a purple first sector. Seems like he's going well.
Negotiating turns 11 and 12 now pretty well, considering we're entering it with such a faster entry speed. Turn 13 now, don't go too wide there. Now flick it in for, I believe this is called Stewart.
Oh, he validates right on the exit of that corner.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that didn't look to be an invalidation on my point of view, but...
Yeah, but he must have barely ran wide. Track limits around here can be tough and also a bit questionable. The game having a few good bugs.
I'm just on board with Freddie here in P3 in the Aston Martin. He's just gone up a 10th faster on his time. Let's see if he can continue to improve here. Haas driver gets out of the way nicely for him. Apex well. Don't want to run too wide there, or else you're going to be sent into the wall.
Yep. The wheel spin on exit to that corner.
This is one of the trickiest corners, in my opinion, in F1.
Yeah, it's a very tough traction zone. Easy to spin on throttle.
He goes P2, improves by a quarter second. Really nice lap.
Yep. Any other turns? Oh, Cal's on a lap. Oh, but he's already invalidated. He went purple in the first sector, it seemed.
I was on board with him through Sector 1 there. He looked like he was on a heater. He looked like he was flying.
Yep.
So definitely see some more time from him.
Seb
Big
in the
lap.
Mercedes just moves up to P4. So
Yeah, you're right. Great lap by him. Improved by almost 7/10. Really nice.
We have a couple of reserves this week. I believe Joel, the Aston Martin team principal in Williams, had a pretty good first lap.
Conflict of interest.
Oh, and we have one Xbox driver with the crossplay trials. So it's just be interesting to see how Leo Kreitis can do in the McLaren. Bull's gonna pull into the pit lane. So is Gary Hamilton. Anybody wanna do a lap?
Oh, I was on board there with MVA, and he's done a nice job to get it slowed down, but he took a spin, a little bit too much curb in turn 11 there, and he's paid the price. Doing a good job of keeping it out the barrier. Oh.
Zebra Strike's on a lap again. Let's see if we can set a valid one this time. It's a bit slower than his last lap in the first sector, by about a tenth.
Negotiates turn 11 and 12 well. That's just full kamikaze, that chicane, that quick, it's a chicane. But that is just full kamikaze now.
This time doesn't invalidate. Across the line, so it's a 18-3. Move himself up to P5.
That's a
pretty
great
good lap.
lap.
Yep, pretty good lap from the Haas. Ooh. Stop on track. On board with the other Haas of Corsair 1. Can't remember who that is. But see what he can do.
Currently P13 in the standings, so looking for a good result here. See if they get in with a good quali.
Currently up 3/10. So this can move him up.
Absolutely hustling that Haas right now.
Yeah. Purple sector too. Don't know if that's a fake purple sector or actually was purple, but
I think we're getting fake purple sectors, but we'll make them feel good anyway and say you had one.
Yep.
Good traction out of turn 13 there. There's a make or break 2 corners. Gets it slowed down enough. Now get the traction down. Get into 6 as soon as you can. Open the DRS.
Oh, that's a nice lap.
7/10 up. Wow.
That was a nice lap right there. Hop on board Josh Barnsley as he makes his way down the straight. Hasn't set a lap time yet. Only a 19.4. Not exactly the greatest of laps, but I wonder if he had a hiccup on his lap, maybe.
It's a tough track. It's tough to string it all together and flirt with that track limit. So.
Freddie Rizal on the lap.
Yeah, I've been following along. He's half a tenth up right now, so he's knocking on the door of Cal here. But I have a feeling Cal, obviously on his out lap.
Yeah.
Same with the other Red Bull driver, Patel, I believe.
Yeah.
So it's going to be interesting to see what these top 3 guys do here. Ooh, takes a little bit of curb through turn 12 there, but it seemed to work nicely.
Yeah, but he did had a huge lift through there, so I wonder if that will cost him any time. to
You
be a
got
ref.
Yeah, looks like you got a good traction. We'll see where he comes. Oh,
Wow.
and he sticks at P1.
Provisional pole.
17.79. Wow.
Freddie Rizal. Nice lap from him.
So we do have Ethan just in front of him here as well. Seb's also on a lap, and Freddie just DNF'd, I think.
I think he retired.
Or,
Yeah, might have retired on the track.
excuse me, you are correct.
Cal's on a lap, but he's getting blocked by McLaren. I don't know who this is, but
Yeah, I'm just following along with Seb here. He's improved by a 10.
yeah, McLaren and Eric Nerning also on a flying lap, but he's right in front of Cal.
Yeah, that could be a problem.
Ethan Patel has invalidated his lap, so that's it for qualifying for him.
Oh, and Seb spins out of the final corner. That's really unfortunate.
Again, that's a tough traction zone. Needs to be careful of getting himself back around and going the right way. I think pole. I think Raz will get pole. I don't know if Cal will be able to do enough with a car directly in front of him.
He's 4/10 up. He's not improving this lap.
But he's gets a nice toe down the straight. Yeah, no, that's not a. Wonder if. Won't be surprised if we get any tickets on him beating, because what I've just seen, it's crazy. I mean, any other drivers?
Yeah, Pylon's coming around now to finish up his lap. I believe he's the last driver.
Oh,
I think he's going to bring it into the pits.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's going to be your lineup.
yeah. So Freddie Rizal on pole. We weren't able to see Cal's full potential as he was blocked on a whole entire hot lap. So
You know, if that McLaren did start its hot lap at the same time, I've been in situations before where you just have to take your medicine, and you got out at the wrong time and you're stuck behind somebody, because if that McLaren was on a hot lap, he has no obligation to let him by. So
yeah.
But yeah, Freddie just totally snagged out of the last second there, and a little bit of an upset for Cal. I would have probably picked him for the pole there for sure. So
Yeah. But I mean, it's still a Red Bull like top 3, because then again, Aston Martin's part of that Red Bull alliance. So, but we have Seb in P4 in the Mercedes. See if he can try to do anything about maybe breaking into those podium positions.
yeah, a lot of groupings here among teammates. Corsair and Zebrastrike, both in the Haas, 5th and 6th. We got Williams, Team Williams, Alberto and Joel there in 9th and 10th. So
Dan disqualified during qualifying. I wonder what happened with him. I believe he was driving the wrong way, if I remember correctly. But a big upset, Josh Barnsley in P18. Not the greatest qualifying for him.
yeah, I definitely would have thought to see Josh further up there. Maybe he just couldn't like I said, couldn't string that lap together. Sometimes it happens, and I mean, this is definitely one of those tracks where I think track limits is going to be an issue. We're definitely going to see some 3-second penalties by the end of the race. So
Yep. Definitely, drivers will have to watch out for, I believe, a turn 4 track limit bug. Apparently, it can cause you to get a lot of penalties, and
I did not know about this bug.
yeah.
You said turn 4?
Turn 4. Yeah. I believe you can get disqualified sometimes. People have been disqualified just for running wide there.
Oh, you get like 12 warnings.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, okay. Classic Cody's, right?
Yeah. We wait for the drivers to, well, I guess, get their setups and strategies ready.
Absolutely. It's going to be interesting to see. I haven't really done any research yet on on the
formation lap gets underway
tire
and every
strategy.
driver will be looking to settle in for the race ahead, making sure that their car is ready for the battle. once the
Freddie
lights go
on
out.
mediums and with 3 hard runners behind him, so seems like a good mix in the field with medium and hard runners. So
That is surprising, actually, to see people starting on the hards.
With the drivers and teams making their final preparations.
I guess yeah, they're saying predicted pit stop medium to hards, or obviously vice versa, hard to medium. So
Yeah.
a lot of guys opting for the one stop here.
yeah. So I think what Freddie's going to want to do is try to break away from the field on this, try to run away from those hard runners. Try to build a gap before he pits for hards. So
If I'm correct, I think he starts on the left side, actually, of the
Yeah.
track. So that's going to be really sketchy when you got Cal on the inside. He's definitely going to be having a peek at the inside there. So looks like we're going to get straight to it. 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights, and away we go. Freddie looks like he gets a good start.
Oh.
Oh, we got a hot side.
Oh,
We got a
huge.
massive accident in the
massive
back
pile up here. Wow.
Just staying up front here with Freddie. Looks like Freddie got away well. Cal's gonna tuck in behind him. Obviously, Ethan's gonna play nice with Cal as well. So it looks like the front runner's really getting away cleanly here. Everyone kind of behaving.
Yeah, huge. I believe I saw a Haas spin at the start. I believe it was a zebra strike. Wheels got huge wheel spin, and we're already seeing the time penalties come in. I believe off that turn 4.
Oh wow, yeah. So that's a
Huge time penalties from. But our biggest, our biggest gainers from the start, Pylon, I believe a Dow. I'm not sorry if I butchered that, but up 7 positions. Pylon up 8, and Gary Hamilton up 7 also. Big movers here. Yeah. Ooh. But Freddie getting away well.
Yeah, front runners have really kind of just started to get ready for the long haul here. Going to be a battle of attrition. Got some action here in the back, looks like. Looks like 2 McLaren drivers swapping places.
Yeah.
There's just so much going on right now. It's hard to keep up. Oh, it looks like they're having no team orders here at McLaren. We got a couple guys diving into the pits, but the McLarens are fighting each other.
Alberto into the pit lane. I wonder if he had damage of some sort. That really sucks. But Josh Barnsley, I believe.
Yeah, no wing. He's into the pits. He's got to
Winner.
switch out that front wing.
Yep. But let's talk about Freddie Rizal already pulling a 1.2 second gap. I mean, it's kind of what we expected with him being on the medium tires compared to the hard runners behind. So it'll be good for him that if he keeps pulling that gap. But I believe we have the Alfa Romeo of Cushy, I believe, who went around.
Yeah, it looks like he just went for a little lazy spin there, not seeing any damage on his car. But yeah, you're right. I actually forgot about the tire situation. Freddie should definitely try to obviously take advantage of this as much as he can. Al, I think, probably being the faster driver, but he's stuck on those hards.
Got a couple guys swapping positions. Couple fights happening right now. Oh, we have in the Leo Critus is around. So I'm not sure what happened there, but he just went around. Doesn't seem to have damage, but spins again.
Super
Tires must
easy with the hot tires, yeah. So DRS is now enabled, so we're definitely going to see some spicy moves here. Oh my god, that scared me. I was on board with Pylon, and he just went through Gary Hamilton. And now Gary Hamilton has popped up in front of him again, so definitely some weird desync going on right now.
Yeah.
But he's looking to make the pass again, potentially.
Almost got squeezed into the wall by Gary.
Looks like he knows he's there. Looks like they can see each other, so...
Oh, And he's glitched again in front of him. Pretty sure there's some desync issue. Not sure what's happening right now. Yeah, it seems like he's lagging a lot. But Pretty's Red really pulling that gap to Cal. It's 2 seconds now. Well, Ethan Patel is close behind. It's inside the DRS.
I wouldn't be surprised to see Kyle and Ethan work together here.
Wow.
And just bounce off the DRS.
I just swapped on board with Ethan. It seems his game has crashed because he's now ghosted. Said he's left the session. It's just tough.
Well, hopefully his AI driver keeps him in a decent position here so he can hop back in. Hate to see that. People lag out.
Yeah.
Stars FPS here is looking to make a move on the AlphaTauri, going around the outside of the newly configured turn 10.
Yep. Gets ahead of the AlphaTauri. Now, side by side through the fast chicane, and he hit into a Dow, I believe. Tough corner to go side by side through. Won't be surprised if we see a ticket for that.
Definitely not a corner you want to go side by side through on the 4th lap. I respect the attempt.
Yeah.
To see here, Corsair looking to make a move on Spanini, gonna send it down the inside. Oh, they're gonna have an accident. They're gonna have a really bad accident. Looks like Spanini got away with it fine, but Corsair looked like he kind of just sent it in there. Like, looked like he wasn't gonna stop at all.
Turn 1, tough overtaking spot.
I mean, where do you overtake here other than the straights? Maybe, turn 3 and 4.
Yeah, Fitz now trying to make a move on Corsair. Oh, and gets hit by Corsair. Out the, I believe, into turn 4. Fitz was on the inside and just, of course, I guess, cut him off. Not really sure what happened there.
I don't know if I don't even know if he knows he's there. Like if the desync is bad.
Yeah, Ethan Patel has dropped on the 5th after, still hasn't rejoined. Pretty sure he's backing now because his car's not ghosted. But no, it still is. Now Gary Hamilton has glitched in front of him. Not really sure what's going on there.
Yeah, Pylon really just. Oh, I did a little bit of commentator's curse there on Pylon. He just smacked the wall. I'm not sure if he's gonna have to dive in for the pits. Looks like he's gonna stay out. Might have got away with that unscathed.
See so much glitching with Gary Hamilton's car right now. Cody's is.
Pretty good battles here. NBA just overtook Eric as I commentators curse him again, and I commentators curse Eric. He just goes for a spin. Wow. I'm just gonna stop talking at this point.
Yeah. The NBA also picked up the turn 4 bug. Many drivers already, so far 4 drivers have, I believe, picked up the turn 4 bug and got penalties from it. Let's move. Ethan Patel is still out the game as Gary Hamilton continues to glitch around.
Yeah, he just passed Gary, and then Gary just magically passed him again.
I believe Ethan's back driving his car, but I think he goes ghosted whenever he gets close to Gary.
Yeah. We're 7 laps into this run. you know, Freddie's doing a really good job right now keeping Cal at bay. Cal's lost his help with Ethan there, having his connectivity issues.
Oh,
So,
and speaking of Ethan, he just went around.
I am 4 for 4 right now with commentators Chris.
Wow. So issue with the Red Bull, Ethan Patel. Not really sure what happened there. I think he spun off traction. But Cal is starting to close the gap to Freddie just slightly. As I say that, it goes back up, but seems to be.
Yeah, well, I think it's about lap 13. Freddie's going to be thinking about coming in, so
Yeah.
it'd be interesting to see if he gets spat out in traffic or not.
Yep. Oh, I believe Gary Hamilton's game has crashed. He's just left the session.
Spanini here looking, yeah, you caught it too. He's making a move around the
Yeah.
outside on Seb here. Down into turn 3. Who's going to break later? Looks like they're dead heat. Spanini goes a
Yeah.
little wide. Going to have to concede that place.
Yeah. The zebra strike picks up a 3-second time penalty. Don't think that was a turn 4 bug.
Seb had a really good defense there into turn 3.
I believe there's a Haas around Corsair. Spanini closing in again on the back of Seb. We'll get DRS on this straight after the fast chicane. See if he can make a move into it.
Oh, he's got to run. He's going to go around the inside here. He's going to try it again. Who's going to break later? Looks like it's going to be Seb. They're going to give each other room. And they're still side by side here at the turn 14. Oh, and Seb's going to get just a better exit.
Yep.
Fantastic driving from these two.
Yeah. But Spanini's going to get DRS onto the straight. He'll have another chance. Well, 2 more if he doesn't make the pass here.
Yeah, Spanini with about half as much ERS as Seb right now. They get DRS again. He's going to try this move again.
This time to the inside.
Looks like he's... Seb's still there. He's not giving it up. He's not giving it up. And he's going to have a healthy amount of ERS too as well to fight back.
Yeah. Spanini finally making the move against him.
You're in Seb's position. Do you sit behind Spanini here and try and run away from the small pack behind you, or do you continue to fight?
Honestly, I think I just sit behind him.
That doesn't look like that's what he wants to do.
Oh,
He's going to
yeah.
go around the inside. Oh, Spanini's going to break later.
Oh, wait a bit.
Could see another dive here into turn 1.
I think Seb's a bit too far back. But he'll get another chance with DRS into turn 3.
Yeah, it's interesting too. Seb's obviously on the hards, Spanini being on the mediums.
Yeah. But you have Joel in P5. If you're in his position, you want these two to keep fighting because he can get inside the DRS gap, which he is right now.
You are 100% correct. That's nothing better than watching 2 people in front of you fight it out.
Yeah.
See if you can sneak that DRS.
Ethan Patel on the tail of Stars right now. Might try to make a move into the fast right-hander. He does.
He's just going to blast up the inside there.
Yeah. On board with Cal right now. He's closed a couple tenths to Raz. So are we starting to see the mediums possibly drop off?
Potentially, yeah. I mean, I wouldn't know what it feels like, but riding around in first place, you know, it's tricky to keep your concentration and really just, you know, you're not racing anybody. You're just trying to hit your marks and everything. So, especially when you have a fast driver like Cal behind you, I think the intervals just kind of come and go. But yeah, you are right. Cal is slowly starting to reel him in a little bit. So maybe we'll see Freddie dive in.
Yes. Seb and Spanini continue the fight. They swapped positions again, but Joel now 5 tenths behind.
Oh yeah, we missed that. Seb got around Spanini again. Wow. These two are just not quitting.
And V8 picks up a time penalty. Eric McNerney is closing in on these AlphaTauris. He's gotten really close multiple times, but he's struggling to get past one of them because the one in front is getting DRS off the other. I believe that's Josh Barnsley around. Oh, and I think I just saw a huge spin from Barnsley. I think I saw a broken front wing of Leo Kreitis. I think he actually might have hit into Barnsley's car. Yeah, no front wing on that McLaren. But Cal's now really closing that gap to Fred. He's closed about 5 tenths so far.
So I'm just on board with Eric McNerney, trying to go around the outside of Dave. How do you say his name? The AlphaTauri driver in 14.
Dow.
He's right on his bumper here
Yeah.
through turn 15. Oh, it's going around the inside through the fast chicane here.
Backs out.
Yeah, I think he's just going to wait. Maybe no, he's going to go now. He's burning all that ERS.
Yeah.
Looks like Joel and Spanini just swapped places again, but let's go see if Eric can get a good exit out of this turn 12 here.
Yeah. So I think that pit window for the medium runners has opened up. Let's see if any of them will come in soon and within the next lap as we see Stars go in to the pit lane.
Yeah, maybe some guys having a little bit more tire wear than others. Freddie, I mean, he's been in clean air this whole time.
I believe Eric McNerney has spun around, I think. Yeah, out of the final corner, it seems. And he was fighting so close to those AlphaTauris. Gotta be tough. Very frustrating for him.
So Freddie seems to be holding that 2.5 second gap.
Yeah.
Not too bad now. What's the plan here? I mean, he's almost made half the race on the medium set.
Oh, I'm starting to see clouds come in. Could we see rain possibly?
I mean, I'd have to get some insider information, but
Yeah.
we do get rain later in this race. It could be really interesting. Maybe that might bless the hard runners.
Yeah. Raz staying out, so I don't know if the drivers know maybe if rain's coming that Raz might want to stay out until that rain. If it does come. But if Joel here closing in on the back of Seb. Going down to turn 3. Trying to go on around the outside but wasn't able to get on the brakes very late.
He's burning up that ERS, trying to stay in the slipstream there, and obviously the DRS is probably, if he gets a good run out of
Another car
turn
around
12.
turn 1 seems to be Dan, as Ethan Vettel is fighting, has just gotten past Gary Hamilton. Ooh, I believe, who is that? Leocritus around again. He's broke his front wing. Wow. Not the greatest day for the Xbox driver. Seems to be struggling a bit. As Joel picks up another time penalty. Let's actually check. So we want to check out our time penalties. So currently Joel with 6. Ooh. So it's 6. Gary Hamilton with 3 seconds. Adao with 3 seconds. NVA with 9 seconds. Leocritus retires. We have Zebra Strike with 3 seconds. Alberto with 6 seconds. And Dan with 5 seconds.
So Freddie's had a very poor lap. He's probably struggling really hard with those tires right now. He's dropped the second. Cal's on the prowl right now.
Yeah, I think we could see rain, but the longer Raz stays out, the more time he loses to Cal. So
I think we're gonna see him coming in this time.
no, he
stays out.
So I think there is rain coming, because I don't think that tire wear is really helping Raz right now.
I mean, even Cal should be getting to the end of the life of his tires, I would think.
But definitely has a lot more life than Raz, I'd say.
Absolutely.
Cal is definitely closing that gap.
In this situation, I'd rather be the chaser than be chased. It's a lot easier to run somebody down than it is to get run down. Keep in front of somebody, so.
Let's see what Cal can do.
He's in the DRS range now.
Yeah, those clouds just seem to keep getting darker.
It is definitely looking like it's gonna rain, for sure.
Yeah.
You are correct.
Cal's definitely going to want to get past Raz before the rain starts falling, though.
I mean, if you're on worn tires and you're in mixed conditions, it's not a good time. Yeah, I think you're 100% right. I think that's exactly what Freddie's doing. He's just going to sit there and wait for the rain if there is rain, for sure.
Yeah. I think we would have seen him go in a couple laps ago. Cal, very patient, did not want to make the move into turn 1, but get another helping of the DRS down into turn 3.
He's going to do it here. He's going to go around the inside here. Oh, Freddie's going to give him the space, but Kyle can't find the grip on the inside. He's going to try to switch back. It's not really going to work, so he's probably going to have to maybe wait till after the turn 11 and 12 here.
Yeah, Cal being very passive, does not want to get too close to Raz and possibly have a spin. But it's a huge toe down the new straight.
He's in the dirty air, but you can just tell he has so much more traction. He's dumping his ERS now. I'm sure Freddie's probably defending. Cal's going to try to go around the inside before the braking zone. He's going to get his nose in, clip the apex, and Freddie's just going to... He puts his car perfectly in the right place. He's just going to defend well.
Yeah, Raz leaving just enough space. He's able to keep that position.
And he stays out again. They might even try to go to the softs.
I don't think... I mean, the softs don't last very long around here. Wonder if we'll see the rain. I don't...
Oh, they got to go through a wild Haas driver here. They got to do it right.
Yeah. Yeah, so Raz does have an advantage on battery, so I think that's why he's been able to stay ahead. But
Meanwhile, outside Shred on board with Joel here. They swap positions, him and Seb, but Joel's going to try and go around the inside or outside. Turn 3 here and a little bit of lag, but I think we're all right.
oh, Raz has picked up a 3-second time penalty.
And yeah, wow, you are right.
Could that seal a possible Cal win?
I wouldn't say so. We can't see the warnings. Maybe Cal has 2. He could be right there, and Cal's gonna get a way better exit. I think he's just gonna cruise by Freddy here. Yep.
Yeah. I think I'm seeing raindrops. Yeah. So rain is starting to fall. I don't think they'll be on inters this lap, but wonder if we'll see any of them try to pit early for the inters. Raz will stay out.
He has to at this point. Cal just gifted. I mean, I don't know if they knew the rain was coming, but
yeah, I see severe graining on Raz's tires. I mean, I don't know how much longer those mediums can handle. As I believe we have an incident.
we do, yeah.
At the start of Sector 2 with Cushy and Dan. Yeah. Yep. No. So. Also Cal and. So. Prediction was correct. I mean, the rain has come. Let's see. Don't know if it was the smartest idea for Raz to try to stretch the mediums to it. But
I mean, what else could he have done? If he would have switched to softs, he probably still wouldn't have made the time back.
yeah, but
Because he'd still be down a pit stop.
I mean, but maybe if he started on the hards, could have worked out a lot better. But because he did pull the early gap, I mean, that's what the mediums helped with. But wonder if we'll see any of the drivers go in now, or if they'll stay out. As our first inter runner, Zebra, followed by Baberto, as Cal will come in. So
Yeah, the leaders are in. Freddy's in with them as well. That was honestly not the worst timing for Freddy for them to pit.
yeah,
He might still get that DRS and see how quick his pit stop is.
Cal had a pretty quick stop. Raz will come out right behind him. Oh, I believe Eve Patel has spun entering the pit. Yeah, so the track really wet now. Showing to be trouble for Ethan. Seems to have spun. I think due to the water. No damage though. But Raz still right with Cal. This is why you don't count out the rain in Australia.
Hey, but yeah, we talked about it. Does it rain here? Yeah, it rains here. I mean, now Freddy's going to have to do this the old-fashioned way, too. He's got no DRS, which I think is probably disabled by now.
Yeah.
It's going to be hard, but he's just got to hope Cal picks up a 3-second time penalty himself. And
so now, I wonder if any of the guys who did quali put on wet setups. I mean, I wouldn't think so because the rain. Yeah, there we go. DRS has been disabled now, but I don't think anybody would put on a wet setup. Yep, as you see now, final couple people coming to the pit lane for inters. So everybody on track now onto the intermediate tire. As we have I believe a spin in sector 2. Who that was. I believe it was Gary Hamilton, but as Raz will fight through a couple of ghosted cars.
yeah, I mean, if you haven't done much practice in the wet, I've been caught up before, especially when I was in D1. You're just experimenting, trying to find the grip where you can.
Roberto has retired from the session. On track, I believe he spun.
Yeah, smacked the wall on the right side there. Looks like he's retired.
Yeah. Dan has retired. Has crashed out, I believe. That's a safety car.
Oh, wow.
This will neutralize the race. Wow. I believe Dan, I'm not sure, I believe he crashed on some exit. So he can hop on board. That's a strange place to crash. I'm not too sure. I don't know if he lost traction onto the straight. But that's an
Could have, yeah, it could have been like, you know, he's trying to catch it, trying to catch it, trying to catch it. Like he gets away from the corner and then just like can't, you know what I mean, overcorrects or
Yeah.
undercorrects and just.
I believe this safety car will be out for a decent amount of time. I mean, the field is pretty spread out, so that means people having to catch up, or we could see the safety car come in early also. Wow, so
Yeah, this is gonna flip the race on its head. I mean, we might not even be done in terms of strategy if it dries up while this race is under safety car, which I don't think it would, but it could. I mean, it even could even go into the wets. You know, like this is going to be a crucial call for some of these front runners to really see, like, you know, what the best tire is. I know I don't know what his name is now, but Jeff is not very helpful when you're trying to ask him about the weather. So
it's Mark now.
Mark.
Yeah. So, I mean, we have Seb in P4 with no penalty, so he could be in contention for a possible podium. Even Spanini. Oh, and as I say that, Spanini has spun. Ooh, I'm not going to say anything about what he just did, but some team principals might want to take a look at that.
Yeah, I've spun under a safety car before. That's a crappy feeling. You lose a few places.
Yeah. And wow, Spanini is making a drive-through. I don't know if that's that fair, because I mean he did spin out under the safety car, and I don't know if that was probably part of why he fell back so far. You see the car starting to bunch up behind the safety car.
So we got some what, like lap cars, or
yeah?
Am I seeing this wrong?
I believe lapped cars. I think they should be ghosted on the restart, but this doesn't exactly help Joel or Seb because they have a bit of a gap between them and some of the other runners. And we have Ethan Patel up in the P5, so looking pretty good for the Red Bull. Take a look at the penalties real quick. So Joel has 6 seconds of penalties. Raz with 3. Ethan also with 3. And of course, we see Spanini. I believe Spanini just pit, but if I remember correctly, you can't serve a drive-through under the safety car. So I think he just tried to serve that drive-through, and he's on new enter, so that tells me he just pit. So
he might have had damage maybe when he spun,
definitely but a possibility.
Yeah, that's really I hate when stuff like that happens. I mean, that's pretty much just gonna ruin his race. So.
Yeah.
Thank you, Cody's, for making everything very difficult, but
it's not like we complain about this on every single game.
No. Not at all. It only gets better every game, right?
Yep.
So field's getting kind of bunched. It could go this time. It couldn't, or it might not. We'll see here. I mean,
I don't think so. I believe it would have already told us the safety car setting him, but
yeah, I think you're right.
I think we have one more lap. Yeah, I think one more lap.
So who's your pick here?
I think I'm gonna have to go with Cal on this. I think Cal will win. I mean, unless Raz becomes is more confident in the wet. Well, I mean, we'll see. But because Cal and Raz have that nice gap between them with the lapped cars, but Cal has no penalties. But unless Raz can get past Cal and pull a 3-second gap, but otherwise I'm taking Cal as my race winner here.
I think that's a pretty good pick. Crucially here, I mean, Mercedes and Red Bull. Oh wow, Freddie got really close to Cal there. Mercedes and Red Bull are currently tied at 168 points in the constructors. So, you know, you got Cal up at first right now. You got Ethan, who's like the rain god in P5, and you know, there's only, you know, Seb's the only one up there in terms of Mercedes. Gary's having the best of races.
Yeah, but
So I think, I mean, it's not over, especially in the rain. We could see
Yeah.
some crazy stuff, but looking like a good day for Red Bull right now.
I'm pretty happy with this too. I mean, Joel Williams, that's my team, up in the P3. So
Absolutely, yeah. Joel's a super good guy.
yeah, I mean, he's also
I don't
really
know.
fast in the rain.
Oh yeah.
So and there, race control says safety car in this lap.
Whoa,
Cal-
whoa, 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 whoa! What is going on right now? I think the lap cars might be filtering out, or something, because there's quite the bunch up.
The safety car releases at that spot on this track every single time, and it creates this huge bunch up. I've never seen it not happen when there's a safety car. So
Okay.
Cal will lead from Raz, then Joel, Seb, and then Ethan. That's your top 5 right now. Gonna hop on board with Raz. See if Cal can do the jump.
Yeah, and crucially Seb here too. He's gonna want to sneak through with no penalties. Looks like we're gonna be pretty bunched up on the start. Cal's waiting a long time, obviously, because the straight's long. He's gonna catch Freddie sleeping. Oh, got a few cars ghosted there.
Yeah. Ooh, Raz having a moment into turn 1.
Oh no! And Ethan
Heath.
Patel just got spun around on the inside. He tried to take. Oh, he's gonna spin again. That's so unfortunate. He tried to take the inside line in turn 1 there and just kind of washed out. Or
That's-
maybe even got
What-
clipped a bit.
Yeah, Cal already pulled a 1-second gap to Raz. A couple of lapped cars coming through.
Yeah, I think Cal's gone, to be honest. Getting
We have another
yellows
spin from
everywhere.
Spanini. Ooh. This has been a tough race for him. I don't think he served the drive. He has not served that drive-through yet. But up aboard Joel. Joel now closing in on Raz.
Yeah, Raz unfortunately having to deal with a ghosted lapped car here. I'm sure that's definitely getting in his head. I don't know if this person is here or not, but blue flags, blue flags.
Yeah, that ghosted car might be just distracting for Raz too. Losing a lot of time to Cal. Yes, when he goes into the pit lane, I think the service drive-through.
But right now, Seb here and Pylon are going to be fighting it out technically for the last spot.
Yeah,
So long as Joel doesn't drive off in the sunset here.
yeah. Cushy closing on the back of Gary Hamilton. But then again, it's so tough to overtake in the wet. Cushy almost has a moment there. Gary Hamilton gets past Adao. I believe Adao also had a moment.
Yeah, I'm just watching these guys flick the car around. You could tell a lot of these guys probably got the dry setups on, and it's probably hell to drive these things right now.
Yeah. Stars, can't count Stars out. He's also in the fight for possibly this P4 position, right behind Pylon.
Yeah, he's looking for a great result, and he's right there. If something happens, oh my God, I thought I just jinxed him again. He had a little bit of a
Yeah, I
moment
saw that.
about it.
But Cal continues to gap Raz though. Oh, and Star's game has crashed. So we have cursed him again.
Oh my Lord.
Oh, and
Oh,
Pylon.
I just watched him, yeah, clip turn 1 there. Took a little bit too much curb, and the game said, "Nuh-uh, you can't have that." So Seb right now is just chilling.
Yeah. As long as he stays inside that, well, I guess 6-second gap to Joel, he'll get that podium position, which will pick up a good amount of points for Mercedes. With the positions they're running in right now, Mercedes could be on to take the lead in the constructors since Ethan Patel is all the way down in P13. Wow, another moment for Josh Barnsley. Tough race for the Canadian driver.
Oh no, I'm on board with the AlphaTauri driver. He just went through a really bad spin through
To the fastest.
turn 11 and 12 there, and yeah, he's caught it nicely though. He did a really good job of keeping that thing out of the wall.
Can imagine doing that in the wet.
I wasn't even talking. I was just watching him, and I cursed him. I feel like I should close my eyes.
Who knows? Yeah. Oh. Seb could be on for P2. I wonder if he can get inside that 3-second gap also to Raz, he possibly.
He's right there. He could, yeah, he could sneak up.
Joel's gonna lose a lot of positions unless he gets penalties removed. And, like I've said 1,000 times, turn 4 penalties, man. That's sector 1. Not sure what happened there. Not seeing too much action right now. I mean, it's really hard to overtake in the wet, so won't be surprised if this is our finishing order.
Yeah, I think it's going to be pretty close. P7 there, Fitz is getting kind of close to Stars there, and that's definitely a position. They both don't have penalties. But I think you're right. I mean, I'm not saying anything, because I'm probably going to jinx them, but this is looking like a runaway for Kyle here.
Yeah, Cal started P2. I thought Raz was running away with it until he didn't pit. Then came the rain, so.
I mean, I don't think Raz did anything wrong, but it's just the strategy favored Kyle more.
Yeah, definitely. Cal being on the hard tires. I don't think he was too worried about Raz pulling that gap.
Mm-hmm.
I think he knew that rain was coming, so.
Interestingly enough, watching Kyle come out of turn 8 there, it's not really a turn, but he was half throttle, so it's rather that slick or he's just cruising it home.
Yeah, definitely want to be safe. Coming into the final sector.
It looked like Red Bull's going to do it again. Kyle's going to have another great weekend here.
Yeah.
Fred, a really awesome weekend. I think fantastic job. He's currently P5 in the standing, so he's definitely going to make a good mark there, especially on those Mercedes drivers.
Yeah, but rounding the final corners, Cal. Well, let's see if he makes it. Yeah, he'll take it safe. But rounding the final corners, Cal, your D3 race winner here in Australia. Played the strategy perfectly, honestly. Started on the hards, let Raz run really long, waited till the rain, and yeah. timing. Seb finishes P3. That's
Yeah,
a
he
good
got it.
result for.
He got it. What a great drive by him.
Yeah, good result for Mercedes, with both their drivers being out this week. Stars comes P4, Fitz P5. Good result for him. He hasn't had the greatest season so far, but that's a great result for him in AlphaTauri.
Yeah, same with Cushy there.
Yeah.
I mean, he's P16 in the standings right now. Solid P8. That's going to be a ton of points for him and that AlphaTauri team.
Yeah. Gary comes home P9. We have Spanini struggling on the straight. Not really sure what's going on there, but tough race from him. Not what he wanted, especially Ferrari. Struggling in D3 right now. But pretty interesting race, especially that start. The spin from the Haas and a huge pileup just right on the grid. So
yeah, that was. I mean, we kind of had to focus on obviously the race leaders there, but that was a crazy start. I've never seen quite the pileup like that, actually.
yeah, honestly thought Raz was gonna run away with it after he started pulling that gap, but Cal wins. And he extends his championship lead. I believe over Klinsmann.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say a lot of, maybe not necessarily all the finisher. This is obviously unofficial. We're going to see what stewards have to say about, so maybe some people got some, maybe not so deserved track penalties and stuff like that, as you were saying, so.
Yep.
But I think for sure, obviously, Cal, I think your podium is probably going to stay the same.
Yeah. Let's have to see post-race penalties, see if there's any removals. But yeah, still a good result for Freddie Rizal though. I think P2. I'd take that.
Yeah, I mean, I think Cal is he's just cracked. Cal's, I think, is the faster driver, but Freddie pretty much did everything he could there. Minus 3-second penalty. I think he did a really good job. Actually, he's just hopped in the waiting room. So is Cal. So maybe we can get them in here and see if Seb wants to jump in. Maybe we'll give him another minute or so.
Yeah. Not the greatest result from Ethan Patel though. Started P3, but only finished P13. So.
Well, you can't win them all, right?
Yeah.
It's gonna be your day, and especially on a hard day where the track conditions change. It's you know, if you like a race like that, I'd be happy with a top 10. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
All right, so I think we're gonna get maybe Freddie in here first, because I'm not seeing Seb. So ready.
Yo.
What's going on, man? Walk us through your race. Really solid P2 result there. We really enjoyed your battle with Cal there. How'd that all play out for you?
It went all right until Jeff was being a bit of a idiot, telling me, saying, "Oh, you got rain expected in 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15." Couldn't make his mind up. So it was really baffling my head all throughout the race.
Yeah.
I mean, I was struggling with my tyres as well by lap 12.
Yeah.
I think I finished on my tyres at lap 80, 80 like 4%.
Dang.
So it was really tough battle.
Yeah, we were really confused when you didn't pit because we saw that you started on those mediums and you pulled the early gap, but
it didn't pay off.
Yeah.
But you know,
well,
I'm happy with P2 anyway.
Absolutely, man. You know, you drove your heart out. We feel like we talked about it a lot based on the strategy that Cal started on. I think he obviously started on the better strategy and kind of lucked out with the way the rain fell. So as far as we're concerned, you had a great race. Congratulations on your P2, and yeah, go get them next week, man.
Hope to see you again here.
Yeah, hopefully. Hopefully next week will be a better week for me and the team. We all know Josh is struggling at the moment, but I have faith in him. Joel has faith in him. I mean, Joel picked him for a reason. So yeah, we just need to figure out those problems for Josh, and hopefully he can be back at his best.
Love to hear that. So
Yeah, man. Well, like I said, congratulations on your P2. It's nothing to be ashamed of. You drove a great race, and hopefully we'll get you in the booth next week for another podium or maybe even a win.
Yeah, maybe. All right, cheers, Will.
Yeah, no worries, man.
go ahead, pull Cal in here.
Yeah, we can pull Cal. Whoops. I apologize. Cal, how's it going, man?
Going all right.
Well, congratulations on your win. I mean, walk us through it. It looked like after the rain fell, it looks like you pretty much had that under control.
Yeah, you know there's a bug in the game right now. So whenever it says it's gonna rain at the end of the race, whenever you start quali, it sometimes means that it's gonna start like the entire race in rain. So what I did is I qualied on a wet setup. I was in a wet setup the whole time.
Oh.
And then my P2 I think was my banker lap, and then my last lap I tried to tow off Eric because he was finishing a lap, but he wound up going for a second hot lap and it messed me up. But
Yeah.
got into the race and then I was like, oh, the Mercedes aren't here, so I'm just gonna try to not crash. And so I did. I got like a gap on at the end of the race, like 2 or 3 seconds, and I just decided to try to maintain it, not gain anymore because I really didn't need to. That's what I did. Just keep from spinning, try to be comfortable.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, just watching like you run down Freddie there on he was obviously on the medium set. I mean, like you said, you knew it was going to rain, so is that why you opted for the hards to try and extend as long as you could, or?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
that
so
was...
I knew Freddie's tires were burnt. He's probably in puncture territory, like his last 2 laps. I mean, I was really surprised he didn't get a puncture. So that's why I wasn't really trying to race him, because I was also trying to make my tires last a long time. And then whenever he saw I wasn't pitting, I decided to go ahead and try to push up and get around him. Where we went to Inters.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. You want to go ahead, Barney?
No, you can go.
Yeah, man. Well, congratulations again on the P1. We were a little shocked when you didn't get the pole, but you know, you got it done again. You obviously you got the strategy just down to a T. So
Hey, that was a banker lap. That was a banker lap for P2. That was my first lap. Come on. I didn't get any others then.
We were watching you trailing behind that McLaren, so we kind of figured it would be pretty hard to improve.
Yeah.
So.
I really thought he wasn't going to do another lap. I didn't because his battery was flashing. But I mean, it worked out in the end. But it was a gamble for sure to try to tow him on the main straight.
Yeah.
But I mean, it wound up working out. I think it was only like a 10th down, wasn't I? In quali.
Yeah.
So I could have gone faster. I just didn't get it in, and I was on a wet setup.
Well, then again, congrats on your result. Picking up good
Appreciate
points.
it, guys. Yep.
Yeah, man. So we'll see you next week, hopefully, again in the booth here. I think you definitely extended your lead, and I think you maybe might have squeaked ahead of the Mercedes drivers there in terms of constructors. So good job, and yeah, we'll see you next week, man.
Sounds good. Appreciate it, boys.
Take it easy.
Wonder if Seb will hop in here with us. I don't think so.
No, I don't think so. Maybe you want to wrap it up?
Yep. So remember to like and subscribe. Thank you for watching.
And stay tuned. We got D2 in how long? Half an hour. So you better watch because I'm in it. So thank you guys for watching. Oh, you're in it too? Oh God. Anyway, take it easy, guys. Thank you for watching the stream, and stick around. We got another good race coming at you.